Onyinye Ethelbert moves from one foot to the other supported by crutches. She had a spinal cord surgery which was not just dicey, but was also one that her father practically did not give his blessings to. The man attributed her issues to witchcraft from someone which only a spiritual solution could address. She had the operation all the same, and prospects of the young lady walking normally again are increasing, thanks to the unbelievable risk and commitment from engineer Chika, Okwuolisa. But jumping right into the compassion that is helping to return Onyinye to her 2 feet does not quite capture the act of integrity which her benefactor, Miss Okwuolisa, is credited with. God was part of the daily life in Miss Okwuolisa's family. It rubbed off on young Chika and her siblings.
It's my life. My father, for example, modeled integrity. He modeled Christianity. He modeled humility. He modeled honesty to the poor. Just like my mother. They were a very good example. Okay? And as their children, none of us deviated so much from the values that they taught us.
So, early contact with godliness was established for Miss Okwuolisa and her siblings. Many things did happen from Miss Okwuolisa's Sunday school lessons. Compassion, however, remains her major takeaway from it all.
And the story from my Sunday school days that really molded how I see life is the story of the Good Samaritan. Is the story of the Good Samaritan in Luke chapter 10. That story is a life that I live. That story motivates and inspires the life that I live.
Miss Okwuolisa happens to have picked up a few lessons from her father which bring a fulfilling destination into whatever she takes up in life.
My dad will always tell you, it's not about how many cars, how much is in your bank account. It's about the impact. It's about what you do for others. So this category of people that invest their life, is about their purpose. Ensuring that they get to know their purpose.
As one watches the clear hope and optimism on Onyinye's face, Miss Okwuolisa's insistence on compassion really assumes a living form. But this engineer with a humanitarian inclination actually started it off a lot earlier in life when she told herself that a maid in their family, Uchenna, was going to get educated like herself. How did she get the money to make it happen?
During my break time or off time, I will enter the market, a quarter, and I will go and sort out some good clothes, okerika, second-hand materials, and I will go back to my hostel, wash them, iron them. So many of my friends weren't aware of what I was doing, and I will repackage them and I will sell them.
Many years later, Onyinye would in abundant joy express gratitude for meeting the engineer in the journey through time, particularly against the background of Onyinye's parents insisting that her experience resulted from a spiritual attack, giving no room for alternative thinking in the matter.
I don't rule that out, but in the interim, let us go for a medical solution. And that was personally my prayer, and I didn't know how he did it for me. He came through for me through the intervention of Ms. Chika, and I am very, very grateful. From that time up until now, she has not given up on me.
Ms. Okwuolisa's early exposure to Christian teaching has helped her resist various instances of temptation to get immoral so she could acquire certain things. Divine energy which sprouted from God's guidance has come in really handy. There's a second opinion on the Okwuolisa personality.
I got to meet somebody who is God-fearing, who challenges all odds. She is a challenger, she's a fighter, and she's very compassionate. She is someone who would take her last dime to see that you achieve what she wants you to get.
Miss Okwuolisa continues her journey of compassion in staunch belief in purpose.